ABC 10's Zach Fuentes is live now with what you need to know if you're planning to vote in person. Zach, if that mail-in ballot's still on the counter this morning or if people haven't even registered, it's not too late to do that, right?
It is not too late, but the clock is still ticking. That's why we got the 3 things you need to know. We'll put them on the screen right now and break them all down for you right now. So yes, you mentioned that mail-in ballot. It has to be postmarked, sent out by today or physically turned in today. And if you plan to vote in person, you have to do it by 8 p.m. when the polls close. So you need to be in line at least at 8 1/3. Yes, you can still register to vote and cast a provisional ballot. If you'd like to do that, we have information up right now on how you can. It's at abc10.com/links. Let's take a look now at where we know things stand so far. In Sacramento County, more than 346,000 ballots have already been returned as of Sunday. Most of them have been sent by mail, and by party registration, Democrats have nearly doubled Republican votes so far. The state doesn't release the party registration of the ballots returned, but so far, more than 8.2 million ballots have been returned in California. That is as of Sunday. More than 22 million ballots were mailed out, so a little more than 1 in 3 voters have already voted. So it is going to be a busy day as votes are expected to pour in and the results are released. As for Sacramento County, we're expecting the first release of results around 8:15. That is going to be all the votes that were turned in early, and then at 10 p.m. we'll start to add the votes cast today as part of the tally. Another update from Sacramento County is expected around midnight. They have 30 days to certify the election, and they just told me this morning that they are going to take every second they can to count these votes, to certify that election, to make sure that this is an accurate count. They also talked a lot about voter security, election security, which we'll have in the next half hour. But again, 30 days to certify this election. We're going to have to wait for the final results, and that is why, Carley, a lot of people are looking to the polls because everybody just wants to know what is going to happen, what is going to be the outcome of this election.
Absolutely right, Zach. And data and polls, that can all be a very tricky thing. And often we turn to them during election time, whether it's presidential, local office, while everyone's still counting the votes there to give us an idea of what could happen. And of course, those results could very much vary throughout the whole time that it's happening to the next day, and it can usually take a while. Right now, the Real Clear Politics polling average shows Governor Newsom with a 15-point edge in the polls to keep his job. So we wanted to look at how the polling stacked up against the actual results in the last recall election. I'm talking about the one in 2003. That's where Governor Gray Davis was kicked out of office. Take a look at your screen. The polling average back then was 55% in favor of recalling Davis, and the final result did come out to 55% to recall. Now, that's opposed to the 42% to keep him. The actual final result was 45% to keep him. Our political reporter Morgan Reiner spoke with Republican candidate Larry Elder on his thoughts with the pollings.
But we always have to ask the what if. Will you run again in 2022?
Well, I'm thinking about tomorrow right now, but I'm not leaving the stage. I'm enjoying the process a lot more than I thought I would. I'm enjoying being a politician a lot more than I thought I would.
Now, Governor Newsom told reporters on Friday that he will accept the outcome of his election. When asked if Elder would do the same, he said, quote, "I want all of us to make sure the vote is a proper vote." Now, the other candidates here in contention, that is Kevin Paffrath. He's a real estate agent, YouTube creator with about 6% of the vote. The Republican candidate with 5% right now, that is Kevin Faulconer, the San Diego mayor. Bria Wall.
All right. Thank you, Carly.
And you want to stay with ABC 10 all day for recall election coverage throughout our newscast, as well as on abc10.com. We will have the first results live when those polls close at 8 tonight.